Yeah, it's definitely different. You know, the last time I think it was here 2011 or 12, I can't remember exactly, but quite a bit different. We used to be outside pits right across the bridge. Now there's buildings there. Then we moved to Oakland, which, you know, was okay for us, but I think a lot of people didn't like it. So coming back here now, it's a little strange. There's a lot of walking involved and a lot of awkward things that I'm not really a big fan of, but it should be good. I think for a mud race, it's kind of the standard, put foam in places where you know it's going to be, spray the underneath the fenders as good as you can, and just, seal the electrical up as much as you can, and just things like that. Just pretty standard for every mud race. I think we just treat it as a normal race, and if we have to replace more stuff than we think, then we have to replace it. That's just part of it. Not a very big fan. Right now it's okay, but I think tomorrow's going to be a whole nother ball game. I think, in my opinion, I hope this is a one and done. It's just not ideal for what we need to do. Yeah, I think honestly A1 was, on paper, our results don't show how good we actually did. Justin Cooper, I think in my mind, was tremendous. You know, he came from the back all the way through the pack. Cooper Webb was battling for the lead all the way up with 2 laps to go. So yeah, the results don't show on paper what we really wanted, but it was really good for us. Eli, that was his first race back in a long time, and he's just going to keep growing from that. So no, it wasn't a reset at all. It was just, let's move forward. Just get the first one done and out of there healthy, and all 3 of the guys did.
So the weather was pretty much the same last time I was here, 2010 with Josh Hill, and it was a little bit muddy. We kind of made it through the night. It wasn't as bad as what it could have been. Hoping that this year's not as bad as what they're expecting. So we'll see. I mean, there's not big changes. I mean, you'll kind of change the suspension a little bit because the bikes are going to be heavier. Put foam underneath the fenders and put foam like between the shifter and cases and the brake pedal. That's about it, really. I mean, just make sure everything's sealed and watertight, and then just let it rip. But you're so hot from pulling through the mud that it's bad for it, you know, to put water on a hot engine. Mm-hmm. It's the bikes are going to go through hell tomorrow, let me tell you. The track's pretty muddy. I went out there and looked at it, and it's pretty muddy, and they're expecting more rain tomorrow. So, I mean, we're expecting the worst and hoping for the best. Yeah, no, he rode good. The bike was pretty twisted up. The bars were twisted, and I can't even believe he rode as fast and as hard as he did with the bike as twisted up as it was, because the right side was down in his lap, and he had to stop in the mechanics area. So right off the bat, he was 30 to 40 seconds behind the last place guy. And he came back to 10th, and he rode hard. He did not give up, and I was super proud of him. Strange, I mean, the way that the stadium's on the other side of the water, and you have to go across a bridge, and I don't know. The timing is going to be scary because, you know, they're running a short schedule now, and we just need to make sure that we get over there in time. But yeah, it's the pit area is definitely going to be challenging. Yeah,
and yeah, I heard you also have to clean the bikes over there too.
I don't know how that's going to work. They only have like 16 power washers, and they have the wash bay in the bullpen, pitcher's bullpen, and one way in, one way out. I don't see how that's going to work, but I mean, we'll wing it and see what happens.
I feel good. Happy with my riding for the first 10 minutes of the main. Need to clean some things up the last couple of minutes, last couple laps, but I feel good, ready to go here in San Fran. Definitely a lot different, yeah. The track was a lot rougher. The track was gnarly the last 5 minutes of the main. So did new experience racing twice in one night. We had the heat race in the main, so that was new for me. But no, it was good, just taking it all in. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I'm happy to be here in San Fran. Obviously, I don't think a lot of us have raced in this stadium. They raced in it a long time ago, but no, it's exciting. New city, new restaurants. Go get some dinner at tonight. So it'll be nice to explore and have a good night tomorrow night.
Any sightseeing yet, or?
No, not yet. I just landed at 12, so I came right here. Had to get some stuff done, and then maybe we'll go sightseeing a little bit. It's a little odd, different. We're a little bit far from the stadium. We're in the, I don't know what to call this. We're like on the docks, but so it's different, but it'll be fun.
How many mud races have you done in the past?
Not a lot. So yeah, I don't know. I did good in one at Loretta, so I'm just gonna think of that one and go and have some fun this weekend.
So you're saying you didn't bring the jet ski?
No jet skis. I should have. We're literally on the water, so I should have. But
I think the last time we were here was 2010, and it looks like the weather hasn't changed. It's pretty much the same. That was Ryan Dungey's rookie year in the 450 class, and I think he was leading, and then he threw it away, but he ended up finishing on the podium. It was a good night. Yeah, it's always cool to be back in a new stadium, new town, new venue. The pits looks pretty cool. I just arrived, so we're excited to get things going tomorrow. I think we came in pretty strong. I feel like we obviously there were a couple guys that were quicker than us, but for the most part, having Chase and Aaron finishing 3 and 4, and an outstanding performance by Juju for his first night there, I was happy. I think we got a lot to build on, and we're in a good spot.
You just said you got here, but any plans on sightseeing or being a tourist?
No, the only sightseeing I'll do is this pit area right here, and my hotel room, and probably a restaurant. Mud race, we pretty much have a standard procedure that we follow. The guys know they're prepped ahead of time. A lot of it is to protect the radiators, obviously, from clogging up with mud. Different levers, venting the engine so that you don't suck water in it. It's just a random list of stuff. Some prefer handguards, some don't, some change grips, some don't, but they pretty much know ahead of time what they need to do.